All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rekahakudash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops at Great Millstone. Also, the high priest, man who taught them. Peace, blessings, salutations to the Akim who are putting on as the elect, who are striving for perfection and crown of righteousness by being obedient to what is written inside these scriptures. Shalom. This is your brother Kassad. Just wanted to go into a quick conversation I had with an Edomite about a few days ago at the plantation. I work in pretty close quarters with people, and people get to talking. And this specific Edomite was talking about this negative or the demonic energy that him and his roommates. Now this is a 60-year-old something man. His roommates are older than him. He's telling me about how they've called the priest to come out, to the house. He stays with a couple, a man and a woman, and it's him. But it's just he tells me how they've been hearing voices and doing all sorts of demonic activity happening inside their house. And we just living in those times that the Lord is plaguing the enemy with these operations. All right. And this is just gonna be a quick lesson and just a quick video. But apparitions, a ghost or a ghost-like image of a person that says the appearance of something remarkable and unexpected. All right. So apparition. So it's written about in these scriptures how the Lord would be plaguing, the wicked's mind because of a guilty conscience. How they've lived wickedly and how they've been blinded by, all the wickedness, thinking that they was going to get away with it, but understanding they're getting ready to have to, catch that righteous recompense, especially for how they've treated their brother Jacob. All right. So we get some precepts and prayerfully just to be edifying to the body. This is the Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 17, in the GNT translation. It's what the Good News translation. Start at 1. The heading says, "Terror strikes the Egyptians at night," and Revelations 11 and 8 goes into how we are in spiritual Sodom and Egypt. All right, so the modern day Edomites can be referred to as the Egyptians. The rulers can be referred to as Pharaoh. But this is Wisdom of Solomon 17 and 1. It says, "O Lord, Yahweh Shai Shai, your acts of judgments are marvelous and hard to explain. That is why people who had not been taught about them went astray." It says, "When lawless people imagined that they had your holy nation in their power, they were themselves imprisoned in a long night of darkness." It says, "They lay in their own houses, shut off from your eternal care. They thought that their sins had been secret and unnoticed." Right? Scriptures talks about that. Esau, he goes into his history and he acts as though who sees me or who will bring me down. He's not worried about consequences and repercussions. They was making postcards of hanging Jake. They was making postcards and chopping off body parts and sending them around. Sending them around like it was for memorabilia type things, souvenirs, right? So it says, "They lay in their own houses, shut off from the eternal care." It says they thought that their sins had been secret and unnoticed, shielded from view by a dark curtain of forgetfulness. But now they were horribly afraid, confused, and terrified by ghostly forms. So what the Edomite at my job was telling me is that, they're hearing voices at the house, even gunshots firing off, at the in the middle of the night inside the house, just all sorts of manners of things. Energy is always off, and it's the Lord, sending those angels of vengeance, to the wicked. All right, get some more on this. 4 says, not even the dark corners where they lay could protect them from fear. They were surrounded by horrible noises. Grim ghosts with gloomy faces appeared before their eyes. All right, no fire had power to give them light, and the brilliant stars could do nothing to relieve their deathly darkness. There was only a dreadful fire lit by no human hand that shone on them. And in their terror, they believed that the real world was even worse than things they imagined. All right. So this is what these people and how these people are operating in right now. All right. And cowardly. So I'm going to drop down to 11. It says wickedness is cowardly in itself and stands self-condemned. All right. Someone with a guilty conscience would always imagine things to be worse than they really are. All right. So that wickedness is cowardly and in itself, and it stands self-condemned. So they are self-condemned at the end of the day, because of their wickedness. And so their imaginations and their reality it's mixing, and they can't tell the real from the fake at this point. And this is why you see a lot of people on edge and just doing things spontaneously. You're hearing a lot of shootings and stuff because this wicked, guilty as conscious. And we're in this season of darkness where they're doing a lot of this wickedness on earth. And it's only going to continue to get more spooky here for the wicked, because the man of the Lord have this word, man, this light, ultimately, in this place of darkness. All right. We understand that those who do the work of the Lord, the angels are encamped around them. All right. And they have nothing to fear. Thus say the Lord. Ecclesiastes 12:3 says, as a matter of fact, let me grab that right quick before I continue. Because, this it's not a time to be operating in fear of what's happening in the world. All right. But fear the Lord. All right. Grab this right quick. The 2 Timothy 1:7, it says, for Yahweh have not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. So the men of the Lord are going to have a sound mind. All right. We call, we pray, and on the Lord, and he gives us that peace that passes all understanding. He gives us that peace, that comfortability, stability, and this is the wisdom, knowledge of these scriptures. All right. That builds us up. This is Psalms 34:7. It says, the angel of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, encamped around them that fear him and delivered them. All right. It says, oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man that trusteth in him. Oh, fear the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, ye his saints, for there is no want to them that fear him. All right. So not to fear what we see happening on a day-to-day. All right. Circumstances and situations, obstacles, all right. Whatever might be going on. Now, we to fear the Heavenly Father. All right. Get back to it. This is Ecclesiastes 12:3. So, man, we are at the end of Esau, Edom's kingdom. All right, who are the proclaim white people on the face of this earth. All right. So we're at the end of their society, their reign, their government, and they're being condemned from within. All right. It's that guilty feeling of, man, something's getting ready to happen, something's coming, and they know it. All right. And so it's called a righteous recompense. Okay. All this hell that you put on the face of this earth, man, is gonna fall back upon you. Let's say the Lord, man. So they like to try to talk about the doctrine that you're teaching and you're preaching, tell you what sin is, tell you where Babylon is. Just come out. You need to worry about these things that these evils the Lord is sending your way. All right. That's what you need to be more concerned with, because the Lord is sending out these angels of vengeance right now, man, on the wicked. The 2 Thessalonians 1:6, it says, seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulations to them that trouble you, and to you who are troubled rest with us when the Lord Yahweh shall be revealed from heavens with his mighty angels. So when the Lord comes back with his mighty angels, man, the chariots of the heavens, what this world ignorantly calls UFOs, UAPs, the Lord's coming back to destroy this world, man. All right. Babylon the Great. He's getting ready to make this place a desert. All right. This is Ecclesiastes 12:3. It says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, man, the authority, the government, the police, all right, the rulers shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease. So strong man's the military, and the grinders cease. That's these jobs coming to an end. All right. Nobody can afford shit. Everything's high as hell. All right. And there's no jobs. Money's coming to a cease. It says because they are few. There's few jobs out there. A lot of things going automated right now. It says, and those that look out of the windows be darkened, man. It's a dark future, right? It's a dark future, man. The Lord has told us already. Let's see this. This is Hebrews 13:14. It says, for here have we no continuing city, but we seek one to come. So Lord has told us that this is not our rest in which we're in right now. So we understand that this place has to fall for the house of Israel to rise. All right, so it says, because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened, man. Future is looking very glim. All right, nothing but doom coming around the corner. All right, judgment, ultimately. This is Obadiah 1:8. It says, shall I not in that day, saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai, even destroy the wise man out of Edom, and the understanding out of the mount of Esau, the nation of Esau, man. The understanding that acting as though they know every goddamn thing. All right, Obadiah 1:9. It says, and thy mighty men of Teman, all right, the elite, ultimately, of Edom, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of the mount of Esau, the nation of Esau, may be cut off by slaughter, man. It says, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, who comprised the 12 tribes of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Hispanic, Native American Indians, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever, man. So the Lord has said it, and he's not a man that he shall lie. All right, so that feeling of despair, and the Lord's putting that spirit on you, feeling like you're being hunted, things getting spooky, man, the Lord is sending you these evils. All right? So, don't want to prolong it. Just wanted to do a quick lesson on what this Edomite had said to me at the job, just going into how, man, it's just things don't look good right now for the nation of Edom. So with that, perfectly, this is edifying, uplifting, and comforting to the house of Israel. Before I get out of here, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops at Great Millstone for teaching us this truth and ruling well. Peace, blessings, salutations to the Akim who are putting on as the elect. Shalom.